I know her since 1989. I'm saying this in front of everybody. She was a housewife, and circumstances in 1995, 1996, when Sir became Chief Minister in 1995, she was pushed into business. It was not her choice, but she moved into business. She was only a housewife. She knew nothing. And Heritage was a startup, small company, which started probably in 89, 90 types. Am I right, Buna? And every day she used to go at about 10:30 until 5:30, 4:30. And she played a profound role in whatever Heritage is today. Do you agree with? Always agree with the mother, that's what he says. So, and this is a fact. The second part is 2 years back when Destiny took the family, forced the family to come out and fight for justice. She came out. She never came out into the politics, speeches, etc., etc., whatever I know of her. And I used to go in 90s to her every 2-3 months. She was a great listener, and I bore people like this. So, but she was listening and listening. She never tried to cut the meeting. She always gave me appointments. Every year, every 2-3 months, I used to go to her office in Eramanjil next to NIMS. Now, this lady comes out and she has shown resilience in a difficult situation, resilience. She traveled, she fought for her husband, and the rest is, everybody knows what happened. So, Bhuvneshwari Garu, give her a big clap. Give big clap, because I'm not trying to impress anybody. There is no need at all. But I'm telling you a fact. I was a silent watcher, and since I know her for almost 35 years, particularly 30 years, I thought this is the right occasion for me to tell people this is the past, this is history. So as a family, they are very supportive, cohesive, affectionate, and I owe them a lot.
2019, while the entire state voted in one direction, Visakhapatnam voted in the other direction. It really means a lot for us politically. The MLAs that you have elected stood by us during our tough times. But I also have a grouse, and that was in 2024 elections. I remember I was sitting in the conference room, Mangalgiri counting was happening. And I was so excited. I said, I created history. 91,413 votes. No, don't clap here. I'm like, I created history. It's amazing. I remember, I think he's here only. My secretary Naresh came. He said, sorry, sir. I said, what happened? He said, your record is broken. Who broke it? Palla Srinu Anna from Gajwaka broke it. I said, chalo, second place. I think that's where the losers start, but chalo, I'll accept it. That's reality. So I went to collect my certificate. I came back and I stepping out. Then my PRO comes. He says, boss, now you're third. I said, how did this happen, boss? I just went and came out. He said, now Beamley is second. I mean, it just shows, and adding to what Ramu said, that Visakhapatnam knows how to show politicians their place. We're very humbled by it. So it puts greater responsibility on all of us to work hard to do good to Visakhapatnam. I hope Ram's speech was not telecasted live, because other parts of Andhra Pradesh should be very upset with me. As our Chief Minister has always stated, one state, one capital, but development should be decentralized. A lot of work has happened in the past. And with brand Babu coming back, the brand Visakhapatnam today is really flying high. And it's really exciting, and it's a privilege that I was part of the foundation stone ceremony for the state-of-the-art project that Prabhu Kishore Uncle is spearheading from the front. It will not only be an iconic building in Visakhapatnam, but I believe it will be an iconic building in India. Every city requires an iconic building that we associate with. So in Hyderabad, it was the Cyber Tower. And I really, really hope that Varun Bay Sands would be that one building that all of us can associate with IT and development in the state of Andhra Pradesh. As a government, we are really determined to build brand Visakhapatnam strong and take it forward. I understand in the last 5 years, all of us have suffered, some more, some less. The many instances where Mr. Naidu even tried coming to Visakhapatnam and he was not allowed to leave Visakhapatnam airport. There were instances when Babu Garu wanted to go to Ramtirtham, and it was the then SPs themselves who personally ensured that dumpers and tippers blocked the road. So I think from that sad state of affairs today, I think there's a sense of liberation that all of us have. Last night, I got a chance to meet with second, third generation entrepreneurs, and all of them were sharing that feedback with me. But rest assured, we are in this for long run. As NDA, we're very committed to Vishakhapatnam. If you look at it, Lulu that ran away and that publicly stated they'll invest in every state of India except Andhra Pradesh is now coming back and investing here in Vishakhapatnam. And needless to say, the Varun Basin would be an iconic building. Apart from the investments, I mean, we can talk in crores, but what got me excited is the number of jobs it's going to create. What is important for India today is the number of jobs we're going to create. And this is going to be a very important landmark to kickstart the economic activity here in Vishakhapatnam. And what got me even more exciting is that it's going to be the first grade A office space that's going to be available in Vishakhapatnam. So I guarantee the Varun Group that before you build, we'll definitely buy a tenant, and I know that we're going to do it in 2 years. And saying that, in the last 10 months, serious announcements have happened for Vishakhapatnam. If you look at the ArcelorMittal project, it's a marquee steel city that's getting built here, south of Vishakhapatnam. TCS is going to start in Millennium Towers, and we're hoping in the next 1 month we'll be able to even allocate land for them to build a world-class development center here in Vishakhapatnam. Apart from that, if you look at it in different parts of the state, LG Electronics, Tata Power, BPCL, NTPC, various other projects have really taken off. Through these projects, we envisage 8 lakh crore investments coming into Andhra Pradesh, creating close to 5 lakh jobs, which is, something substantive that we've been able to achieve in the first 10 months of the government.
We've all suffered in our own ways. Manohar Garu was telling us about his experience of being arrested in a lovely place for 3 days. I have run personally through, you see, when you cross the age of 70 and gone through personal surgeries, it's very difficult to climb gates and climb walls, which we did as children. And I used to have frequent rope tying to my gate with constables put there for about, I had spent about a public representative for long years. Never thought that a public representative for long years will be confined to his own house in such a way. I'm grateful to Anita Garu for not tying up my gate after she's come. And in fact, grateful to all my friends.